Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting with about a 7 or 8 day old wash and go, and I'm going to show you my wash and go routine. Let's get started. So first I'm going to fully saturate my hair with water. I am using warm water. They do say cold is better for curly hair, but I just can't. For shampoo today, I'm using the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Moisturizing Shampoo. I really like this shampoo because it is, just as it says in the name, moisturizing. I only shampoo about once or twice a month depending on how my hair feels, and I'm looking for something that's not going to fully strip my hair. This baby here has changed my scalp's life. This is the Vita Goods Scalp Massaging Shampoo Brush. It does vibrate and it has silicone bristles on the end, and you just want to rub it all throughout your scalp, and it gently lifts away dead skin cells and increases circulation to your scalp. I had really itchy scalp prior to me using this, and I really find that it helped that, as well as it increases blood flow to help with hair growth. So this is one of my favorite things. You'll also notice that I do only wash my scalp. This is something that I learned because with curly hair we tend to have drier hair. I only wash my scalp where the most buildup is, and the remaining of my hair is washed by rinsing out my shampoo, and it just goes down the hair shaft. You guys, you do want to listen to your hair. Your hair will talk to you. It told me on this day I need to wash it twice, and that is really because I did have a lot of buildup from products that I used throughout the week. So just listen to your hair and go according to how it feels. Also, you do not need a special tool to massage your scalp. Fingertips will work just fine. I did that for a very long time. You just want to use your fingertip, not your nails. Your nails can damage your scalp. A healthy scalp truly is the key to hair growth, as well as just healthy hair in general. You also want to make sure to rinse out all product. I also found later that the reason why I had an itchy scalp as well was because I was not fully rinsing out products, especially when it comes to shampoo. So just take your time and make sure you're thoroughly rinsing out all of the product in your hair. Now that my hair is freshly washed, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite conditioners. This is the Aussie Mega Moist Conditioner. I love this conditioner mainly because of the cost and the amount you get for the price. This is 33.8 ounces, so it's a big bottle, and it only costs $5.99. I get this at Target. It's very moisturizing and has great slip. Now, slip is just a short word for slipperiness, but having slip in a product, especially a conditioner, is so crucial for my naturalistas and my curly girls out there, especially if you finger detangle. Finger detangling is just as it sounds. You're just using your fingers to detangle your hair. You're just going through your hair and taking out any tangles or knots that your fingers catch on. I find that I get way less breakage with finger detangling than I would with a comb or a brush, because you can slowly take out those knots instead of just ripping through it with a comb, which is why having slip in a product is so important, because it does make your hair slippery enough that you don't rip or tear your strands when you come across a knot or tangle. After finger detangling, I do personally still use a brush. I just find I get better, more defined curls when I use a brush. My favorite brush is the Denman Cushion brush, and this is the Nylon Bristles 7-row brush, and I just use it to rake through my hair and get any knots or tangles out that my fingers didn't catch. When you're working with a brush or comb, you just want to remember to work in small sections, as well as start from the bottom of the hair and work your way up when you're detangling. My hair does tangle very easy, so when I'm done with a section, I do twist or braid it just to get it out of the way and continue on to the next section. And I'm just going to do the same thing that I did to the front to the rest of my hair. Just as a side note, you will see that I use a generous amount of conditioner, and that's also another reason why you won't always see me use the same shampoo and conditioner from like the same line. One, because I'm very particular about my shampoos, but also because I don't shampoo very often, so my shampoo will last me like 6 months. I will buy the shampoo and conditioner, and that conditioner will be gone within like a week or two. Depending on how big it is, I could go through a conditioner in just one wash day. So that's just why you probably won't see like the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Moisturizing Shampoo and Conditioner, because that went really quick. Now, when I'm rinsing out the conditioner, I do still rinse it out with the braid or twist intact, and that's just because my hair does tangle easy and I don't want to have to keep detangling it while it's being washed. They do start to unravel either way, but it just keeps them at least a little bit separated. You will see that I'm not as much of a stickler on rinsing out conditioner as I am with shampoo, and that's mainly because there are some conditioners that I will actually use as a leave-in conditioner that I don't rinse out at all. I do plan on doing a favorite curly hair products video where I'll be able to go into more tips and tricks like that, as well as more products that I love. Now on to what I think is the most important part of any healthy hair routine. I don't care if you have curly hair, straight hair, whatever type of hair you have, deep conditioning is one of the most important things you can do for your hair. I'm using the Redken Extreme Strength Builder Plus mask, which I do think is discontinued, but like I said, I will go through some of my favorite products in a later video. And I just use my fingers to rake the product fully through the hair from the ends all the way to the scalp, and I'm just extremely generous with the product because I want to saturate my whole head with this product. So just take your time and rake it fully through. Also want to make sure to really take care of your ends. Your ends are the oldest part of your hair, so you really want to make sure to fully saturate them with the deep conditioner. Right, and then once I'm done with one side, I put that up into a clip and continue on to the other side to do the exact same thing. Once my hair is fully saturated with the product, I will cover it with a plastic cap and let it sit for at least 30 minutes. Sometimes I will use heat to help it penetrate longer, sometimes I won't, but the longer the better. Now that it has been sitting in my hair for at least 30 minutes, I am going to go ahead and rinse it out. I can't stress enough, guys, how important deep conditioning is to a healthy hair journey. If you take anything from this video, please take adding deep conditioning to your routine. Sometimes I will add like a heating cap to help it penetrate more. I will leave it on overnight. I have slept in my deep conditioning. You can go about and do other things throughout your house while it's deep conditioning. So it's just something that I find is very, very important. I can totally tell the difference in my hair when I do or when I don't. I promise you it will change your hair game, guys. Jump on it. Really wish you guys could feel it. It is so soft and moisturized. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my body and we'll come back. Now for the fun part, styling. Now I like to work with wet hair for wash and goes, but if I do need to towel dry my hair, I always use a microfiber towel or a t-shirt. Do not use a regular body towel. It will pull and dry out your hair. In this bottle is just aloe vera juice and distilled water to make sure my hair is wet to work with. For styling, I do like to work in about 4 sections, and I do clip up anything that I'm not working with at that moment and start from the back to the front. To get the most moisture retention, I do use what's called the LOC method. LOC stands for leave-in, oil, and cream. For my leave-in, I'm using the Mielle Organics Avocado Moisturizing Hair Milk. I really love this line, Mielle Organics in general. It's very, very moisturizing, and I just use this as my leave-in conditioner. Like I said, sometimes I'll actually use a conditioner as leave-in conditioner, but this is what I'm using today. And I just use my fingers to rake the product thoroughly through the hair. If you see any white, don't worry, when it dries, that will disappear. For this wash and go, I do want a more defined curl, so I am using a brush, my same Denman brush that I used earlier, to go ahead and smooth out my hair and make sure that my curls are more clumped and defined. You guys, as I'm watching this and doing this voiceover, I'm literally trying to figure out why I look so upset throughout this video. Maybe deep down, I hate doing my hair. One of the most important things with a wash and go is to make sure that the hair is fully saturated with the product. So you will use a lot of product, but keep in mind this hairstyle can last a week, minimum up to 2 weeks, depending on if you take care of it or not. I just use my fingers to smooth the hair as well as fully rake it through and saturate the hair with all the products you're using. So after the leave-in with the LOC method, next comes the oil, and the oil is going to seal in the moisture that you added with that leave-in. And I'm using the Desert Essence 100% pure jojoba oil. This is where it's really just going to be a trial and error based preference for you and what works with your hair. I like lots of different oils. I used to use coconut oil, but it did stop working for my hair for whatever reason. I also like olive oil, almond oil, just whatever type of oil you like. This is where you would want to seal in that moisture. Now to the last part of the LOC method, which is the cream. The cream is going to close the hair cuticle, which prevents moisture loss. And I'm using the Not Your Mother's Naturals Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter Curl Defining Combing Cream. Ooh, it's a long name. But I love this line in general. It smells so good. So that's really enjoyable. But you're just going to rake this through your hair like all the rest of the products and make sure it is fully saturated. Since this is the last product that you're using, I do really smooth out the hair with my fingers to reduce any frizz. Once you're done adding products, you do not want to manipulate the hair any further because that will create frizz. But this is pretty much how it would be. So now that we're done with that section, we're going to go ahead and continue on to the next and finish the whole head just exactly the same way. this is the end result, guys. Now I should have parted my hair prior to putting in products to the way I wanted it. I typically like a deep side part, so I messed up there, because you do not want to manipulate your hair any further once you have your products all in, because it does create unnecessary frizz. But I'm just gonna go ahead and let this air dry. I did add some more oil to the ends just because, like I said, the ends are the oldest part of your hair. But this is the final look. We're all set. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.